Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps Gold and playing hardball and the Battle of Kursk, Armory South, which is of course something that has never happened in the real world history as we know. But thanks to our okayish performance and all our decisive victories, we made it through the salient here in 1943 to its center, probably to Kursk, which is here, which we want to raid. And you can probably hear in my voice that something is not quite alright, because I'm a bit sick, but I think it should be okay for this video. So I spent the last long weekend in Dresden actually, so that was quite intriguing. I looked around and we recall Dresden is that town, the beautiful town of culture and art, that has a long history of rather rich kings that got their riches from mining there, and the rich mines, and that got destroyed in the Second World War. Big war crime committed by the British and United States forces, where they destroyed the town completely. I personally don't understand why the Germans did not make Dresden, this, how do you say that? An uncontested city, also like a free city, yeah, like Paris was, for example. But I guess they had some industrial facilities there, or whatever. Yeah, but it's really a beautiful city, maybe the most beautiful one I've ever seen in Germany yet. And yeah, I'm going to talk more about that later. For now, let's recall what's going on here. On our left flank, we know there is some infantry here. We've got the Su-152 here. And by the way, I also linked some resources in the sticky comments of the last mission and this one here with the first videos, as usual. And I recommend to watch the one about the KV series. So that's pretty interesting. I mean, it's a bit superficial, but you get an idea what kind of tanks the KV series actually consisted of. Pretty cool stuff. It doesn't go too deeply into what they were capable of actually, and like what kind of maybe what kind of spectacular successes or whatever they accomplished, these tanks. Yeah, that's how I would have done a video like that. If I had the resources and the motivation to do that, and if my channel was something about that, or if I was an editor or something, or someone had asked me beforehand, but I think that would have been interesting, but still worth watching. Yeah, and here we are. Here there, this Lieutenant Spikolov doesn't seem to exist in real-world history, this person. Many thanks for the speculation in the comment section. But I couldn't find anything on the guy, and I also even asked an AI, and that one started hallucinating, and also only found something about, I think it was a lieutenant colonel of the US forces called Love. Spikolov, Love, or whatever. So, in essence, no information of anybody in the Soviet forces in the Red Army who was called Spikolov. But if you know anything, enlighten us, please. The comment section is all yours. Yeah, and here on our right flank, we have dispatched all Soviet forces, and now we need to get over the Seym river here. So let's start over here on our left side. So I want this SU to surrender, and we are in a good position to do that. So Heinkel, don't destroy it, just suppress them all, please. Oh, and you destroyed 2 of them. But they're all suppressed, okay, at least that. Then let's drive here with our Sonderkraftfahrzeug 2 Flak. Then let's have, yeah, here these guys, they can't reach the infantry over there anyway, so let's go there to block them off. And then you guys, 1, 2, 3, you can also not reach them, so you go here. This here, these are our Hartgebirgsjäger, and then our Sonderkraftfahrzeug can go here, and you can make them surrender without destroying them, right? Last double check. Yep, all are suppressed. And by the way, this Su-152 is also part of the KV series, by the way. It's also appearing in the videos. So, there. Yeah, good. Surrenders, yes. And 48. 90. Okay, well, 52 points. 42. Yeah, not much, but it helps. So let's see. Then on our left flank here, I find that yeah, let's bring. We know that someone was here. Let's drive the. Well, I mean, like. Or let's bring a plane there first. So, and the plane can look around. Let's have the. Yeah, let's have this guy here. Attack Focke-Wulf. You fly here. You look around. Aha, yep. There were the two here. Regular infantry and more conscripts. And these here are also conscripts. You attack them. Should have been two. You only hit one. Yeah, I think you could go here, but actually, no, let's rather have our infantry there. No one else is actually in range to do anything. You guys could go there. Then our Ultra Grenadiers go here. Our Tiger drives in here and is also providing flanking fire to them, for them. Then let's have our Wurfrahmen. Yeah, and I think the Tiger can attack the guys here in the open. Let's bring you, Brumbeer, our Stuk 3B. Shoot them for 2. Oh, very nice hit there. Awesome, awesome. 7 suppressed, very good. They have 0 entrenchment now. They only had some little trenches in the open, I guess. Would be good if we could mess up these conscripts completely there. You, artillery, go here. You fire at them. That should have been 3 and not only 1. Oh, what a crappy attack. Well. Then. But I mean, we still 7 suppressed. Yeah, they might actually mess us up. On the other hand, we have a flanking Tiger and they're just conscripts. They have 0 initiative and our guys have 4 initiative. Plus we have 2 heroes. Initiative plus 3. So I guess we can mess them up and then they will flee and then we can shoot them some more, I guess. That's probably better. Come on. We could also kill them completely. Come on. No, only 10. But that's what was promised at least. Okay. So like that then. Then, yeah, a fighter plane doesn't destroy them. I think we cannot destroy the conscripts in this here because I want the Tiger to block off them over here. Here, we need to be here. On the other hand, like them, they should be able to mess them up nicely there. Yeah, so you guys could drive here or here rather. Yeah, that's that. You guys drive there, you hit them hard. Oh, nice attack there, beautiful, that was good. All suppressed, awesome. Then our Gebirgsjäger go forward, you guys can do it, right? Come on, mess them up. Yeah, excellent, excellent, very good. So, and now, you guys... You can destroy them. Good. Very good. So, oh god, we have a KV-1B alarm. KV alarm. That's not ideal. Well, we should... well, that's actually the prime target for our Kanonenvogel U. Although, like, it's kind of in the dark. There could be a flak behind it. But the U should be able to really mess up the KV. So let's fly here and then just look around. Oh, okay, they have a T-3441 there, okay. And then you could go here. Well, you attack this one. Well, let's do it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We get lucky here. Okay. And we've got our Ultra U here as well. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we cannot follow up on the infantry here anyway. Now our Wolfram is a little bit exposed there. Would be nice to be here actually with our Tiger. Let's send in our Ultra U. But firstly, oh, there's another one. Okay, so a tank column. Looks like a tank column wanted to come around. Then you attack this one. 10, alright. And then maybe you guys, you could drive here. Yeah, come on, let's do that. And then you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can mess him up on the river. That's awesome. Well, this guy goes here. Although I would hope that they will muster some forces here. Oh, by the way, how about we look around? Ah. Okay. So I didn't expect that they would have anybody on the river. This SU is a half problem though. But if we are going here with the Tiger, then anything that comes from up there, oh well, it could actually drive there, so we should be here. But maybe they even don't have any forces there. So you need to fall back. Yeah, come on. Now let's do it. Let's drive here. And then with the Tiger here, we are also kind of blocked. Yeah, we block the guys there. So, come on, you can get the kill right. Yeah, beautiful. And then you drive through. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Very good. Very good. And then we are also blocking this one. Do you see anything? No. Okay. Oh, and let's have one fighter plane attack them first. This is our attack Focke-Wulf. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. Oh, crap. Should have been 3. Okay. But no. We don't kill it. Should we send the fighter? I think that would be a good idea. There could be Flashback there though. But if we destroy the guy, then they can't see us. I'm a bit afraid of Flak here. And now we don't have any more movement points with our recon here. But we have defensive fighters here. And if we destroy this guy, these are out of range. Oh no, actually, well, someone might come for our here, Kanonenvogel. Yeah, okay, no crap. Well, then let's do it differently. Here, you Tiger, you drive here, protecting these guys. You attack the Sioux. Oh yeah, beautiful. Very good. Very good, very good. And now they might actually muster some forces here or so. And then only if someone drives around here. Like if there's a tank here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so. Yeah. I think the risk is actually probably low. Also, the enemy is on the defensive, as we recall. So I would think it's actually okay. And we can actually send our engineers here, so next turn they can mess up the conscripts there. That's all pretty good. That's all pretty good. We are in a good position here. Now let's drive there. And then, by the way, our Panther will be here. Panther, you drive here, looking around. Ah, yeah, okay. So, conscripts. Only some poor conscripts. And 57mm. Non-hybrid anti-tank gun there. Let's use our movement guy. So here you destroy this one. Yeah, very good. Beautiful. Beautiful. So. And now you Tiger mess up those. Oh, and you fail your attack. Crap. But then you guys can destroy them, right? Like, just so they're gone. Oh, and you fail your attack. Come on. By the way, I forgot that we have actually an artillery piece here. But let's use these guys rather... Like, let's go here and shoot this one. Like, if someone is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's... I mean, this one is supposed to drive here. And as we recall, we want to have the towed artillery around Kursk and, you know, plow the town with that. Let's go here. Next turn, this guy has 2 more ammo, can actually drive here and shoot them or whatever. Let's do it here like this. We drive here, then we have quite some distance, but I kind of don't think that they have tanks there. If so, then flak or anti-tank gun or whatever. Shoot this one once. Oh, nice shot. Very good, very good. One is suppressed. And then you guys. You have 12 initiative, and we have 2 heroes here. Spotting 1 and defense +1. Yeah, those were pretty bad heroes, and also 11 initiative. Yeah. Well, maybe we could actually attack this guy once more before we do anything else. Let's look around here first. Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. And good news, even there's only 37mm flak here, which has the 2 tile range, so they can shoot up to the river. So our planes are not that under threat if we can get rid of this guy. However, there's a Su-76 here. And let's look around some more. Ah, yeah, very good. No one is there. Then our long legs can sneak over the river, and our Brumbeer is also going there. And can... Oh, no, let's go here. And the next one, Brumbeer can go here. If they go here and attack them or something, yeah. But right now we provide some defensive fire, just in case. Then this Tiger you drive here. We're not attacking yet. We need more artillery in place. But here our engineers, our Blitz Pioneers, you guys drive there. And the next turn we will mess up the conscripts there, and then the Tiger can drive in. I think that should be okay. Yeah, let's do like that. However, like being here is maybe a bad idea, so let's rather go there. Could also shoot over here on those guys. Yeah, let's go here. Shooting once. Oh, also nice attack. Very good. Our Hummels do a good job today. Only one suppressed though, so they have problems suppressing the big tanks here, the KV-85. By the way, did I say that before? So I recommend to watch the video that I put into the sticky comment on the KV series. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, we need to start working on those guys here. We have some planes, so... oh, yeah, here, let's do like this. So our spy tank is going to drive here. We can have... I think we are using these 2 Tigers to drive in there and just mess them up a bit. And then we are pulling the Tigers away. Or we could maybe keep one here for Kursk, but I think this is more an infantry thing. And artillery. So the spy tank drives, then we can have a further look around. Ah, yeah. Aha. 152mm long-range artillery there. By the way, in one of the videos that I linked, they also said something about the 152. And the Soviets actually didn't have so many of those because there were some problems, I think, with the planned economy and maybe also distribution of parts or whatever. That's why they had really a tremendous amount of artillery, but mostly lower caliber. Yeah. So apparently with this specific one, there were some problems. And in so far I find the game actually pretty okay, although I'm complaining a lot about the lack of realism of the missions, but we don't see this one too often. So I feel that they did a good job there, I find. So you shot this one once, then you can drive here. Maybe we should actually attack this one maybe once. Or actually, like, we could maybe make the lieutenant we could make the lieutenant probably surrender next turn with all our artillery. This would be a good thing. This one does 0. You do 0, so this guy seems to be rather tough there. Yeah, I mean, we could probably, and here with our strategic bomber, it might be a good thing to have 14 strength points surrendering to us. That would probably be a good thing, I guess. Oh yeah, here, and by the way, we've got the planes there as well. Yeah, how about you attack this one? Oh yeah, very good. That was a total kill. And then you are a regular Focke-Wulf and you are Bar. Oh yeah, okay. Then Bar can attack here. Oh, and you fail your attack, crap. You guys are here. You could drive there or even here to defend the tiger. And this tiger could go there. I mean, they don't have any flak here, so this is just 37mm, but they might have flak here, so would make a lot of sense to have a 3-tile flak, the 85mm here in the center. So let's rather only have planes here, so 1, 2, 3, yeah. Let's rather do that. You... Well, this tiger, you definitely go there. Yeah, maybe let's do it like this. You drive here. You're providing some cover for this tiger, but you fire at the KV there. You fail the attack. The KV is suppressed at only 1. Is this a good idea with 3 flanking guys there? It's probably not. Probably not a good idea to attack. You guys have attack 3, defense 3, and attack 3. But I don't have a super bad feeling. Well, you guys attack there. Good. Beautiful. Our higher initiative. And, well, we shouldn't get close to those guys. Yeah. Or we... Oh, he's not in range. Okay, no. Then... You are going here, providing defense, shooting at the Sioux. You fail your attack, crap. I've got one engineer here, the Blitz pioneers, then this engineer. Yeah, crap. But let's go here. In the next turn we can have one engineer there. We can't get crap. This guy should. Like the engineer should have been here, and then we could have attacked the infantry there. Yeah. We could use this guy here, the Wurfrahmen. Oh, let's fire, and then we are reducing the entrenchment there. Oh no, let's do it like this. We are going to get new ammo for our Wurfrahmen, because we are not going to do anything on this guy. Next turn we are hitting him with the artillery anyway. And then the higher entrenchment might also protect the tank a little bit. Here, you guys drive here. and you drive here. And then we could also 1, 1, 2, 3. If our strategic bomber hits well, you go here. This tank goes there. So we can break through better. Or maybe we should go over the river, huh? But this is kind of dangerous if they can see us here. Now let's rather 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's rather be here on the road. You can just drive straight forward. Let's keep the guys like this. It would be nice to attack this plane. I am kind of reluctant to send a plane over here though. But the Tiger, come on, let's do it. Yeah, very good. So that's our super elite Tiger. So that went pretty well. That went pretty well, although we did not destroy this infantry here, so this will waste more of our time. But this went pretty okay. They could actually attack the guys there, which would be bad. Oh, actually, that's our weakness here. Yeah, but they might not get in. But they know that the Wolfram is here. But I would hope that with 4 entrenchment they are actually staying there. But this could be a problem. And we don't have any defensive artillery, by the way. Oh. Okay, we will find out. Then you guys... Yeah, well, someone could drive around. Or, yeah, we have trapped the Spikolov. You can only go here and here, or there and there. Then you drive here to provide flak cover for all of them. Infantry. Yeah, and then let's drive here, and the next turn, 1, 2, they will help out with the with this guy to cut him off. This Tiger goes there, this one goes here, just for the initial attack. And then we could also mess up those guys here. And after that, we will send the Tigers to the flanks. So then we've got one defensive pioneer here. Grenadiers, where the other pioneers are here, yeah. And they will take this town and then go here as well. We don't have so many pioneers around. Oh, and here we've got another artillery there. Oh yeah, and this guy drives there. And the next turn we can go 1, 1, 2, 3. Help out a little bit to get over the river Seym. Yep, that should be okay. So, and then we've got this flag, 1 plane. I don't think that any enemy plane will attack our Messerschmitt here. If so, then probably our Tiger. So let's send this guy here out of sight of this infantry there. This one is helping out there. This flag. Yeah, that's a little bit of a risk because someone might go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attack of 5 here. But even if they muster something here, and I hope they will muster some forces around the town of Priamicino, or what is it? Priamicino. They cannot see us unless they get a recon going or something. So I guess it's fine. So let's drive this guy here. Or any better choices? They are protected more or less, yeah. I have a bad feeling, but we can't go here because then this guy comes here and will certainly attack us. Yeah, No, I've got a bad feeling. I'm getting a very bad feeling right now. So let's just go here. So, and that's it, huh? This guy can go here, so they know that there's an SU here, so let's drive here. Or, well, they might send a Tiger there. No, here, the artillery is also way more fragile, so that's it. Ending the turn. What happens? Something? Oh, okay, they didn't attack. They went away, but yeah, they probably noticed that we have so much infantry. Or did they attack? No, they didn't. Well, I'm not sure. Did we get lucky? Or maybe the conscripts can't really do anything with their one attack, and our guys would just drive away or over them or something, huh? Okay, then. So that went very well, I think. Despite a number of pretty bad attacks, but that went very well. That went very, very well. So, and we have control of this area now. This bridge, no one seems to be over there. They did not master anything over here though, which is not good for us, because this means that further up there will be more forces, I guess. Yeah, and well, the conscripts here. So I want to make the Lieutenant Spikolov surrender. Maybe he knows something about tanks, and I would think so because he seems to be the one who trained up the KV-85s here. Then we'll breach over there. Our long legs are in position to mess up the enemy. To get around. Our engineers also. We have some shots left from our mobile forces, you guys. Could even drive here and mess up them, which we will do just to get a little head start on Kursk, and then our mobile forces will drive around. So I would think that this will take quite a while to bombard them and then mess them up. We might even pull one Gebirgsjäger over there as well. Although, well, they have so much entrenchments there. Yeah, we'll see. But I feel this went very well. Yeah, and then, well, let me tell you a little bit more about Dresden. So there are a lot of very nice galleries and museums, mostly indeed about art. But I also went to the fortress, the old fortress, and they had a very cool concept there. I mean, the remnants of the old fortress were actually rather small. It was just some bleak walls, underground walls. But they had a pretty cool concept with beamers that projected some pictures and other stuff onto the walls, and they told a story about the old king August the Strong and others, and how the soldiers' life and in general life inside of this fortress was actually like in the 18th century. I guess mostly 18th century. That was pretty cool because they were manufacturing the cannons there, the cannonballs and other stuff. So that was pretty cool. And I also went through the so-called Zwinger. So that was that's an ensemble of pretty nice buildings. The Saxon king had built especially for the wedding of his son with the emperor's daughter, the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, and they celebrated there like for 14 days straight. Had a lot of stuff going on, huge fireworks and so on, and there was one little museum. It's called Experience, so Zwinger Experience. The other one was the Festung Experience. And in both you got also an audio guide, and in the Zwinger you got VR headsets, and you could drive through the area and also see how it developed. So the way it is today was not the original plan, and that it was also massively destroyed during the war crimes that the British and the US forces committed when destroying Dresden. and completely annihilating the city, killing tens of thousands of people there. And it was pretty nice to see that. I had hoped that I could actually see some models, as I'm also interested in architecture. Yeah, so some models of the whole city from before the Second World War. But that would have been in the Stadtmuseum, so the city museum. And that was unfortunately closed on Monday when I wanted to go there. And that's for our Let's Play here probably even the most important information. If you guys want to go there at some point, and I can really recommend it, because Dresden is the most beautiful city I've ever seen in Germany so far. It's also all rather central, so you don't waste too much time with transit, which is a problem in Berlin, for example. Going from A to B usually takes a couple of minutes, like 30 or so usually, depending on what you want to do. And there's a huge museum for military history there. So I didn't manage to go there because I ran out of time in the end, unfortunately. And I thought, well, I would have had something like 3/4 of an hour for that museum, but that wasn't enough. So, and I guess like at some point I will return and look at that as well. But I visited the Zeughaus, so that was the armory, the ancient armory, and they had pretty cool knight's armor as well, also more modern stuff. Yeah, a Turkish room with some Saracen weapons, like their scimitars and other things. Pretty cool armors, horse armor as well. Yeah, and the Saxon kings, they were actually quite wealthy. Thanks to their very good mining assets in the Saxon realm. And, well, they spent a lot of it on Adlau, not so much on the war machinery, but I guess sufficient to stay in power and deter any attackers. But that was really good stuff. Also, das grüne Gewölbe, so like the green cavern, you could probably translate it, contains the royal jewelry, and you probably heard about it. It was a spectacular burglary, but by some Arab clan. So it's the Remo clan that is actually located in Berlin, and that scum broke in there, destroyed a lot of stuff, and stole a lot of this jewelry, and some of it hasn't appeared again. Which is quite the problem, because this stuff is, in cultural terms, is quite priceless. And that's quite sad. But their new security measures were also quite interesting and impressive, I would think. But it's very sad that such a thing is actually necessary in the first place, because, like, what kind of people would destroy these culturally highly important pieces? Yeah, so that shows that these people are quite lowly scum, in my opinion. Yeah, well. So, but Dresden is certainly worth a visit, so I can recommend it. Well, but I got sick there a little bit, and I think it's the fault of this super sweet little baby in my shared flat where I stayed. And we know that little kids are germ factories, looks like I got it there, but, well, it was worth it. And I feel that my voice is actually already getting better. So let's see. But now I'm going to drink a tea. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, found it a little bit informative. And if you did, how about you show that by clicking that shiny little like button. Also, if you haven't done so yet, very easily you could subscribe to the channel here, little icon in the lower right corner, or just by clicking the subscription button. You know, it doesn't cost you anything, and it will be very convenient for you, because if you also click the bell icon, you are never going to miss any episodes on Playing Hardball again. And as always, the comment section is all yours. You are heartily invited to share your thoughts, and any historical knowledge is also most welcome, or anything else that's on your mind. And while you wait for the next episode of Panzer Corps Gold, I recommend to have a little look at a new game, Menace it is called. with pretty cool and promising tactical fighting, so squad-based, but also pretty cool vehicular fighting there, or combat rather. And I have the early demo as a Let's Look running on the channel right now. Check it out. It's certainly worth a look. And I'm feeling that that game looks very, very promising, and I am actually quite excited about that. If they get the mixture between role-playing elements, strategic overlay, and other things right. So, and that concludes today's episode. Many thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.